Well, hello folks, Mike Cayley 7. I'm on the last leg of my Show Us Your Tetons tour. Stayed the night just outside of Louisville, Kentucky after a 710-mile day. And as we were going down Highway 70, and then on to 64 in St. Louis. Right after that, we discovered we were in Illinois. We were none too happy about that because you cannot carry a concealed weapon in Illinois. You can't have a gun in Illinois. So we made sure we did, the traffic flow. We didn't go too fast, followed the law. But we were wondering where the border was, and we couldn't locate it on our GPSs. Jay was zooming. I can't zoom when it's moving. So we pulled off at a rest stop, and I'm looking at my phone, and I'm zooming in, I'm zooming out on the Google Maps, and you still can't see the state line very clearly at all. Jay looks at it, he can't find it. I look at it, I can't find it. Figure out, screw it, let's just go. So we go, and we're moving along. It's 130 miles. 130 miles of Illinois that we went through before it turned into Indiana at the Wabash River. And it wasn't long after that I realized I didn't have my phone on me. So I'm, doing the pattern of everything. Nope, don't have it. I turn off my Sena, turn it back on, because usually if I have my phone, it'll say phone connected. Nothing. So now I'm, justifiably freaked out and angry at myself because I must have put it on my saddlebag. When I was putting on my coat, forgot to take it off the saddlebag and rode off with it on the saddlebag, and it's either in the parking lot or along the route somewhere. So yeah, swearing and cussing and screaming and yelling, and I pull off at a rest stop. I use Jay's phone to try to call AT&T to tell them to lock down my phone or whatever, turn it off, whatever they do to keep it secure. And the lady says, in order to do it, now there's multiple numbers, mind you, multiple numbers I've had to call, and you get through all these options and then it says we're closed. So I finally find a human being after like 6 tries, and she says, I need your PIN code. So I don't remember my PIN code, because when I told the guy at the store where I bought my phone the PIN code, he put it in wrong, and he told me the number he put in, and I didn't remember it. So I said, I don't remember my PIN code. Well, I'll just send a confirmation message, she said, to reset your PIN code, and then you can get that on your text message, and then you can reset your PIN code. I said, how am I going to get my text message when I don't have my flippin' phone? And I didn't say flippin'. So then she says, well, are there any numbers on the account? Well, yeah, my girlfriend, but she's in North Carolina and I'm in Indiana. So I call my girlfriend while I'm on the phone with this idiot. Of course, my girlfriend's asleep because it's an hour later there and she's already in bed. I'm texting, I'm calling, I'm asking the lady because I didn't know if the time zones were, if I was in the Eastern or Central still. So I said, what time zone am I in? And she said, what does that have to do with anything? I'm like, you dumb. I'm trying to figure out if my girlfriend's asleep and she's on the East Coast and I don't know what time zone I'm in. I had to tell her like 3 times, can you please confirm for me what time it is on the Eastern Seaboard? So yeah, it was an hour later and she was in bed already. So now I what am I going to do? Just wait all night for her to call me back? She didn't end up calling me or even knowing anything was wrong until like noon today. So then she says, well, why don't you try your email account? So I don't remember which email account I have for this stupid thing. So I try my Gmail first, and of course, when I log in, it says, you're logging in from an unfamiliar device. We're going to send you a confirmation code. Guess where? So that's not going to work. So then I try my Hotmail account. She sends the PIN reset to the Hotmail account. And it's not in my email at all. Not there, 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 not there. Finally, I checked my spam. It was in my spam. And I was screaming and yelling and jumping up and down in this rest stop. I punched a trash can. If that lady was there, man, I would have throttled her. Probably not throttled her, but... Oh, I was jumping up and down. What a dumb human being that was. Dumbest human being I've ever had to deal with on the telephone. So... I finally click on whatever the link is, or tell her the number, and now she knows it's me. And meanwhile, I'm like, I have my social security number, I have my address, I have my phone number. I mean, what more do you need to confirm that it's me? Well, a social security number can be easily stolen, she says. Well, so can a PIN code, you dummy. I mean, if a social security number is a series of numbers, and your PIN code is a series of numbers, what's the difference? You always remember your social security number. Nope, that's not good. Won't let me talk to her supervisor unless I have that stupid PIN code. So now I create a new PIN code, and she doesn't get it right. I tell her, she's, what do you want your new PIN to be? And I tell her the numbers, and then she repeats it wrong. Like, no, it's this number followed by this next number followed by these other numbers. So this is literally the dumbest human being on the planet that I'm dealing with. I was so mad I could have spit fire. I was just fucking livid. So finally, she both blacklisted and suspended my phone and my phone number. I don't know what the hell that does. And I'm like, all right, well, now how do I go about getting a new one? Because she said, yeah, I did have the insurance. I said, I know I have the insurance. What do I do? I said, what I'll do, I told her what I'd do. I said, I'm going to go down to AT&T store as soon as I can and get me another phone. She says, no, you can't do it that way. Because you lost your phone, you can't go to an AT&T store and get one. You have to wait for us to ship you one. Oh, Jesus. All right, whatever. So connect me or give me the number for the insurance. So she connects me, and then I go through all these menu items. Push this, push this, push this, push this, push this. Finally, oh, we're closed. So as of right now, as I'm riding down the road, watch this guy. You watch. This guy's going to try to come over on me. You just watch. You're going to have to wait, ass. So, as I'm riding here, I have no cell phone on me at all. And I have no possibility of a cell phone because I haven't been able to contact the insurance company to let them know that I've lost my phone. I literally wanted to punch myself right in the face. Just punch myself as hard as I could right in the face. That's how mad I was, or am. Just thinking about it gets me all angry again. So, that delayed us by at least an hour, maybe two, dealing with that fucking idiot. And finally arrived in Louisville at the Galt House Hotel, where I wasn't sure, you know, at that point I wanted to stay there because I had stayed there before and they had a great bourbon bar. But when we showed up there, it was like party night, Saturday night, loud, crazy. And it's a nice hotel, but we got there at like 11:30 at night. And Jay says, you know, I'm not going to pay $169 to, you know, to not even be able to stay there very long. I said, all right. So he's looking on his phone, and he's so frazzled from my screaming and yelling and jumping up and down that he's having trouble figuring out where to go, what to do. I said, could you hand me the phone? So he hands me the phone, and I find a place and have him call because of his phone. And then he's got the directions on his phone that he's got on his little, thingy. So I followed him. We finally get to this hotel. It was a Days Inn, and it was not much cheaper than the Galt House Hotel, but at least it would have been easier to navigate because that Galt House is huge. I'm going to wait for this guy to pass me here. Speedy McGee over here. So, yeah, we stayed at the Days Inn. We had a bottle of whiskey that I had purchased a while back, still in my bag. We had a bunch of whiskey. We're trying to call around for food. It's like, midnight now. We're not even sure what the hell time zone we're in because our phones didn't, well, his phone didn't update. And the bikes, I don't know, I can't remember now. But anyway, it says call Pizza Hut. They're open on this phone. So we call Pizza Hut, go option, talk to this lady, and then finally say, oh, it's closed. So we go downstairs to get some change because we're going to get some cookies out of the vending machine. And the lady behind the desk says, oh, no, Papa John's Pizza is open till 2. I know that because I used to work there, she said. So we ordered a Papa John's Pizza. They got it wrong. I ordered an ultimate meat pizza or whatever, and they gave me just a simple pepperoni. Whatever, don't care. Ate the pizza, drank some whiskey, and I didn't even put on my CPAP last night. I was so tired and just, ugh. I didn't want to take that whole thing out of the bag and set it all up. I just went to sleep. I woke up with a sore throat because of all the goddamn snoring. By the way, Moose, if you're watching this, you really ought to look into a sleep study or something because, dude, you're choking at night. You're making the same noises that I make. Your breathing stops. I don't think you're as bad as I am yet, but it's got all kinds of horrible side effects. It saps your energy. It raises your blood pressure. It's not good for you. So either maybe lose some weight or I don't know what to tell you, but you got to do something about it because it'll shorten your life significantly. Anyway, I'm on my way home. I've got 8 hours and 21 minutes left to go. I've got 510 miles. I've been on the road now. Let me see now. How long have I been on the road? At least 42 minutes, probably more like an hour, because I stopped to get gas. Heading down US 64, hoping I don't have any accidents or anything. Just the moment we turned toward home, it was like we were cursed. Got nothing but wind, horrible, horrible wind. Then the flat tire. Then the lost phone. Ended up in Illinois, riding illegally through Illinois with firearms. So, if anything can go wrong, it will on the way home from a trip, apparently. Now I got another person up my ass. You're just going to have to wait. So I'm passing this truck. All right, this is my Kaylee 7. Going home. Stay well, and I'll talk to you later.